Yo, what's up, everybody? Y'all make sure that you do drop a like on the live stream. That always helps out. Definitely would appreciate that. And I'm not going to take up too much of your time this evening. I just want to go ahead and get right into things, especially since I have a good amount to share here with you all. I definitely appreciate you all coming through to hang out with me here for a while. Thank you for that, Colin. Of course, the focus of this live stream is on Birds of Prey. I've been kind of waiting to make sure I had the majority of what I want based on Birds of Prey all together. And of course, there are going to be some exceptions. The specialty series Harley Quinn has not dropped yet. I plan on getting that one, and I'm actually getting that one for a couple of friends. And I really feel like there's going to be more based on the movie after the movie releases, because of course they don't have the villain with the mask out yet, and I think that's going to happen. So yeah, I think I'm going to end up with some more Birds of Prey figures eventually. But I do have the majority, like I said, right now of what I want to share with you all. And I know most people are here for the pops, so that is what I'm going to start off with. I do want to give a shout out to some friends that helped me out. And like I said, we kind of look out for each other. But yeah, I want to give a shout out. And like I said, a couple of them are here right now. Funko Pops and Unicorns. Also Robert Kinzel and Lady Funko. Those three, they helped me out with some of the figures that I have here. And I'm going to look out for them when the specialty series figure comes out. I'm going to be sending that out to a couple of friends. And yeah, I just really appreciate their help with me getting the items, some of the items that I'm about to share with you all. But let's go ahead and get into the actual pops. And for the most part, I'm going in no particular order. But I'm going to start off here with what I think is one of the coolest looking ones here. We have the box lunch exclusive Harley Quinn Broken Hearted. This is, like I said, box lunch exclusive here. Yeah, I think this one just looks really cool. I like her in the pajamas there, basically, and also, of course, she comes with Bruce as well. So that is pretty cool. I am gonna go ahead and take this one out, and I probably will. Actually, I'm gonna unbox all of the pops. I'm gonna go ahead and say that, especially because I do have some of the commons from Entertainment Earth, and they come along with the cards. So I'm actually going to open those up once I get to them. Yeah, see that this one does come with a stand, and you all let me all know if you're interested in the Birds of Prey movie. The early reviews are coming in, and from what I've seen, they are very positive. It's getting a lot of comparisons to Deadpool. I think some critics are even saying that it's like even more violent than Deadpool is, which is crazy to think about. Okay, we have Bruce there, of course, the hyena with a bloody foot in his mouth. I really like that, this one comes along with him. And it's such a contradiction as well, because obviously, she's all upset here from her breakup with the Joker. That's why she has her pajamas on with the pink pajamas with the hearts on there, and she's eating the ice cream. I like that she comes along with the ice cream as well. So it's cutesy, and yet she's upset. I mean, you can see that she's been crying, the mascara running there. And yet it comes along with Bruce there with the bloody foot. So I just like that sort of that contrast there. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites out of this series. And again, that's the box lunch exclusive, probably still available. You probably can still track that one down if you are interested in it. And I'm going to go and sit the box back there. I will say also, I don't have every single one of the commons. The supporting characters wasn't quite as worried about, but you'll see that as I go along here. I saw somebody asking about Lil Sweet. I don't really do too many ad icons. I do drink Dr. Pepper, but yeah, I'm not really necessarily interested. I mean, kind of, sort of. I do think the character is interesting. I think the pop looks interesting. And I do drink Dr. Pepper already, so who knows? I might end up with that in my collection. But in general, not really big on ad icons. Okay, the next one here is also an exclusive. This is the Hot Topic exclusive. This seems to be one of the looks that they're promoting the most for the movie. Yeah, so Hot Topic exclusive. This one, I believe, too, you should still be able to track it down if you're interested in it. I will say, though, even though Hot Topic exclusives tend to be pretty readily available, Sometimes people kind of procrastinate on them, and then sometimes they don't come back. Okay, this is very cool here on the box. Check this out. Sometimes Funko puts a little something on the flaps in these boxes. So here, not sure if you all can read that, but it says, "Speak no evil, hear no evil, see no evil." And with the way the gloves are, I think this is actually representing the way that she's dressed up like Marilyn Monroe in one of the scenes in the movie. So yeah, that's what it reminds me of. But that's a cool little detail there. Sometimes you might want to check the flaps on these boxes, see if they have anything cool going on. Yeah, see somebody mentioning about the previews. Some previews really are giving away the whole movie. Even the latest Birds of Prey preview, I feel like may have shown just a little bit too much. I mean, I'm still going to see the movie, of course, and I don't feel like I know the whole plot, but I do feel like it gave away some things it probably didn't need to. But there's a movie coming out called Invisible Man, and that preview for Invisible Man is the whole movie. It's ridiculous. It really is the whole movie. Okay, so there we go. Got her in that jumpsuit there with the diamond pattern. And it does have a diamond pattern. The colors are very close, so it doesn't stand out as much. I know there's a Harley Quinn statue on the way of her in this outfit. And that one, you can definitely tell the difference with the diamond pattern is more of a contrast with the colors. But I still like this one, though. She looks, like she's been roughed up there. Like she's definitely been fighting. Her hair is even disheveled and everything. So yeah, this definitely, relates to an action scene. Yeah, so far so good. I'm really liking these pops. I've been waiting, for this stream to actually get these out of box, which was kind of tough to do to wait because I really wanted to get a close look at them. Thus far, like I said, they're looking pretty good, though. And I'm probably going to have to make some changes in the way my setup is, so I can find a good spot for them. Because they definitely can't go right along with my other Harleys. There's way too much going on there already. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to get into the ones that I got from Entertainment Earth. So each of these should have the collector's cards along with them. Atlas Funko, that would be a good idea. Her in her dress, wedding dress. That would be cool. Like I said, I really feel like there's going to be more on the way. Okay, so again, like I said, the rest of the pops that I have here, these actually came from Entertainment Earth. You see the sticker there. And they come along with the collectible card. I know there's different variants of the card. There's actually some Chase foil cards in the mix. I just felt like, if I was going to get these pops, I might as well get them and get the cards along with them. I'm not really stressing over whether or not I get rare cards. I just think it's a nice little bonus, basically. This is definitely one of the looks that's been promoted a lot from the movie. Okay. You see her on the side there, but of course I am about to take her out of box. Howie, thank you for that. And I know I'm missing some things in the chat. I'll keep looking though and try to, and at some point I'll probably scroll back through and see what I'm missing. I saw somebody mentioning that Kid Flash pop. That does look pretty cool. I might pick that up. I mean, I'm kind of a sucker for glow in the dark anyway, and I love DC, so why not? And I really hope that we see even more with DC. Oh, I just realized, I guess because the cards are in here, it's actually taped. So I was almost about to damage this box. I didn't realize that it's actually taped. I don't know if you all could see that, but it's taped. So I got to make sure I cut these. Of course, I do have my Batman blade handy for this. So yeah, I'll be cutting these and open these up as we go along here. Did I get the toaster pop ad icon? Yes, I did. I did go ahead and order that one. I saw that it sold out. That's really not a surprise, though. I figured that one would sell. I haven't checked that Atlas Funko. I don't know if people try to resell these cards or not. I would imagine so. People try to flip almost anything, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. So I guess this is true for a couple of these boxes. This one has it as well. So see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil thing. It's on that box as well there. Okay. Let me get the pop set up and then I'll see about the card in there. Okay. So most of her pops here, they do come with a stand because, she has slim legs there. So I'll be making sure I put these on the stand, make sure I get the stands out. You can see the tattoos on her legs there, since her legs are out. Trying to see what she's holding. I can't quite tell what that is she's holding in her hand. It might be a phone. I don't know, kind of tough to tell. Oh, is that the diamond behind her back? Or is that something else? I don't know. It's tough to tell. Kind of tough to tell because, I mean, you know, not the greatest detail with the items in her hand. So it's kind of tough to tell what's going on there. I guess that'll be clearer once I see the actual movie, you know, to know what's going on there. But I do like this outfit on her. This is the outfit that, you know, they you can't tell with the pop, but you know, she's using like caution tape, the police tape, to basically make her outfits and stuff. You know, that's pretty crazy, but you can't really tell that detail with the actual pop figure. It'd be interesting to see if there's a statue of her in that outfit, how detailed it would be. The CWDC shows, no, I gave up on those a long time ago just because I felt like they were too repetitive. Like they kept using the same type of villains. Like once Flash fought his third speedster in a row, like that was the main villain of the season. I was like, come on, you know, so I just lost interest in them. And I felt like Arrow just felt too dramatic for me. I just couldn't get into it. Okay, so go ahead and put her box up there as well. And then I do have the first card out here. Okay, so yeah, each one of the ones that I got from Entertainment Earth, it does come along with the collectible card. And there are different variants. Okay, and of course, you know, that's the list there. I'll just hold that for a second. Okay, so they have it here. There's a common, a silver, a gold, and a black. Okay, we'll go and see which one I got here. I want to be careful, make sure I don't rip the actual card. Okay, so I think this is a common here with the blue border. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a common. So as a matter of fact, yeah, I saw Robert's video. Yeah, I know that's a common there. So I'm gonna go and sit that aside. I'm gonna keep it moving here, people. Next one here. Again, from Entertainment Earth, so it has a card along with it, and I will have to cut the bottom. We have her here in the roller derby outfit. It's gonna be interesting to see how that gets fit into the movie. I hope that scene doesn't feel like totally forced in, but I know the whole roller derby thing that does come from the comic books, so it is true to the comics. Constantine in live action, I watched the first 2 episodes, I think, but I don't know, I didn't stick with it. But that actor is like, he's really well cast to play Constantine. He does a great job with the character, but I've never seen him on I guess he was on Legends of Tomorrow. I never saw that. I watched the first season of that series, and that's another series I just lost interest in pretty much. I'll tell you what, I just saw somebody mention the next Batman movie coming up. I think they're calling it The Batman. But as far as the filming goes, I know that they were hinting at the scene of the parents, you know, the Waynes being killed. I'm like, will they please stop killing the Waynes on the big screen? I feel like I've seen the Waynes die way too many times. So, I mean, I think by this point we know the origins. So if they're going to do that again, I hope they at least find some unique way to incorporate it. But I just feel like I've seen that so much at this point. Okay, so there we go. Roller derby Harvey. It feels like her stand is having some trouble. So I might have to play around with that some. I think it's because this foot, the way this foot is positioned, it doesn't want to line up super well. So I might have to work with this one a little bit just to get it. Now I might have to, like, you know, put some really hot water over it, and then that makes the, you know, the vinyl kind of flexible. So I may have to do that just to make sure that this can stand properly. I really do like this hairstyle though, the way her hair is swirling there. And with this one, you definitely can see the caution tape, you know, around her helmet. Yeah, so, and it even has like duct tape there as well. It looks like duct tape basically. So this is definitely something that she kind of threw together. I like the detail on it, but yeah, this stand is definitely having some trouble. So I wouldn't be surprised if this one ends up falling over until I get it right. Okay. Oh, and I'm almost forgetting. I'm not used to getting cards out of boxes, so I got to go back and make sure I actually get the card out here. It's something kind of new for me because I didn't get any of the end game ones that they did. I think the end game ones were the first ones to have cards. And like I said, those actually sold out surprisingly fast. I did not expect that. I mean, I know Endgame is a big, it's a big deal, but I really didn't expect so many people to go for the cars, though. Okay, so let's see what the next one is here that we got. I wouldn't be surprised if most of the cars I get are commons, but that's all good regardless. And this one is a common here. So, of course, just shows the figure. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do with these cars, to be honest. I mean, they do look cool, but I'm not really sure how I'm going to end up displaying these or where I'm going to put them at. Okay, let's go with this one next. This is her in, it says Black Mask Club. I was about to say, I wonder if it's a scene where she's kind of hiding out, but I don't really think she could. I think people know Harley Quinn too well. And I know I've seen her in this outfit from one of the trailers, and it looks like it was an action scene going on. DJZ, I'm going to say right now, that is not what this stream is about. I'll tell you this, you all that are here, you know me, you know that I appreciate support, and I do the Funko News to try to help out the community. But I don't like people hopping on streams or hopping in the comment section telling me to do Funko News. I do it when there's enough information. And you all bear with me for a second. I'm checking the chat real quick. Oh yeah, I see somebody mentioned having a binder. And now that I think about it, I actually do have a binder where I keep cards and letters that have been sent. So I need to get some of those pages where I could put cards in. So I will do that. That is a good idea. And this stand is having some trouble coming out. Here we go. Okay, go and put that up there. And I did remember to go in and get the card out this time. Yeah, I'm with you, Thomas. I think Ewan McGregor is going to do a great job of playing Black Mask. And Black Mask is one of those characters. He's not so distinct in personality that there's a lot of expectations on what he's going to be like. So it's going to be interesting to see how Ewan McGregor takes him. Well, she's got all types of piercings going on here. The hair's, the hair is very interesting. She has it up in a bun. You see the pink and blue mixed up there. I really like too how she has these like sparkles there on just one eyebrow. It's pretty cool detail to this. She got a drink in her hand and everything. But this is really nice here, especially for a common figure. This is pretty cool. And Mr. Yak, he's gonna have the mask, but I don't know if it's going to be like the comic where he has it all the time. And you got to think about it. A lot of times in movies, if a character is known for constantly having a mask on, they figure out a way around that just because people, actors have to be able to really emote. So that's why a lot of times, they'll take them out of the mask, at least for the majority of the time. Okay, so we'll see which card we got here if it's another common one. I feel like I do have to be careful. These cards do feel like they're kind of up against the edge. But yeah, with Black Mask, I know that he's going to wear the mask. I think it would be cool if something happened to where the mask did get stuck to his face, though. That'd be cool to see if they ended in that way. Kind of wonder, too, if he's just going to be a one-off villain. More than likely, that would be the case because, I don't know, Harley Quinn, definitely she grows as a character, but I don't know if she would leave him living, though. So we'll see. Okay, so yet another common card there. Okay, we got two more pops here. And by the way, you're noticing, yeah, I just focused on Harley Quinn, except, one exception for a supporting character. Okay, so we got this one next that comes along with the Beaver. I don't know why I keep forgetting what the Beaver's name is. Somebody please remind me. I constantly forget that because I'm not so familiar with the character. And I think this character is featured in the animated series. Oh, which, by the way, somebody asked me about the animated series. I did watch the first episode. Oh, Bernie, thank you. And I'm not a fan of the animated series. I feel like it's trying way too hard to be provocative, you know, and to go for shock value. So I'm not really into the animated series. So let me go ahead and get Bernie out here first. What is the deal with Bernie anyway? Is this like an imaginary friend? Okay, so yeah, because Bernie looks crazy. It has like one eye hanging out there. Then it has a dress on and a crown. Like, what is the deal with Bernie? If somebody knows more about Bernie, please share that in the chat. Because I'm not familiar with the character. I haven't read enough of the comics to really know about him. Okay, let me make sure I get the card out for this one. So far, it seems like I'm just gonna have common cards, but that's all good though. Oh, and I got some pops from last time over here dropping down on me. Y'all let me know, what do you think about the animated series if you've checked it out, if you're actually a fan of it. I don't know if I've heard anybody say that they're like a big fan of the series, but it seems like some people are more into it than others. Kite Man, a Condiment Man, I would actually be down for those. I think they could happen because I forgot what villain it is. Maybe it's Polka Dot Man. I think Polka Dot Man is supposed to be in the next Suicide Squad movie, if I'm not mistaken. So I think, you know, some of those offbeat characters could get more love in the future, and we could see figures of them possibly. Oh, this head feels like it's kind of loose. Gotta be careful there. I wish Funko wouldn't do this, have the that writing right up under the chin. On some pops, it's actually noticeable. You know, luckily with these, you can't really see it, but sometimes when they have that writing under the chin, it's a little too noticeable. At least this stand is really well done. And she actually has Harley on her shirt. I didn't notice that at first. So yeah, I like this one. This one is pretty cool as well. I like how, you know, the hair sculpts, there are little differences to them. A lot of them are similar. Like this one is similar to these two. But if you really take a good look, there are, you know, some differences. Okay. Yeah, so there she goes next to Bernie. Okay. And let's check the card here as well. Yeah, with next Suicide Squad, I know there's gonna be a lot of pops, and I don't know if I'm gonna go all in like I did before. I mean, I got my Suicide Squad collection up there still. Yeah, you see them over there. I could get most of them, and I just don't know if I'm gonna go all in like that again. Okay, so yeah, we got another common card here, which is all good. I'm not really stressing that. I just wanted to have the cards, and I didn't worry about Black Canary or Huntress right now because I don't know, I kind of feel like they might be done in more comic book accurate outfits. I feel like they might change by the end of the movie, who knows. But yeah, I'm gonna wait and see what happens with those characters. But I do have here Roman Sionis, of course, Black Mask. Looking pretty smooth there in the white suit. Yeah, and I am looking forward to see how he is portrayed. One of my favorite animated movies is Under the Red Hood. That movie is so good, and it features Black Mask in it. But that version of Black Mask, he's basically like a ripoff of Scarface. Like it's basically him as Scarface. You know, Tony Montana. Okay, so oh, let me not forget his card. And of course, he doesn't come along with the stand. That's the way it tends to be, you know, with the male characters, usually larger feet, larger legs there. So yeah, he doesn't need a stand. He looks very cool though. I mean, for just to be a white suit, I do like it. I mean, I like the gloves that he has on and then the shirt underneath. Yeah, it's pretty pretty cool pop for how simple it is. That's pretty awesome there. I like that. I really do think it is cool too that we're actually going to see him on the big screen as well. Yeah, it's tough to say, isn't it, Craig? Yeah, these Harleys, I actually don't know either which of these Harleys I would say is my favorite. I think they just look really awesome together. I'm kind of leaning towards the heartbroken one, but I mean, I don't know. It's tough to say. They all look pretty cool. Okay, so we have his card here. And let's see again. More than likely, this will be another common one. Yep. So I got all common cards, which is fine with me. And I think I'm gonna follow that idea somebody dropped in the chat and get one of those card holder sleeves, and I'll put that in my binder. So yeah, got all the cards there together from Entertainment Earth. And like I said, I just figured if I was gonna get these, figures here, I might as well get the cards along with them. Okay, but you all let me know if you can even make up your mind which of these is your favorite there, which of these pops you like the most. Yeah, that is true, Atlas. I was actually just thinking about that. Yeah, they actually will display pretty well in the binder since they all have the same border. Okay, now I do have one more pop here. And like I said, I had a couple of friends help me out, including Robert with the pop I'm about to share next. I saw somebody asking about this one earlier. And Robert just had ridiculous luck with this pop because he found it multiple times and had it delivered to him once as well. So yeah, I do have here also the Black Mask Chase. And that suit is really awesome. I mean, I like how smooth the white one is, but this suit here, the black and gold, yeah, that's on point. Yeah, so this is the one pop I'm not going to unbox. It's a chase. I definitely don't want to accidentally cause any damage to the box there. So I really do like this. And like I said, I really feel like they've got to do him with the mask, but they're probably waiting, until the movie drops before they do that. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's, an exclusive or whatever happens, with him. We'll see. But I just feel like that's going to happen. I'd be shocked if they didn't do that. And they may not do it right away. Sometimes it takes them a while, but I just feel like that's going to happen. But, some things Funko can do because it's considered like spoilers on a movie. Just like with the Endgame pops, the first wave of Endgame pops really didn't get too specific about changes with the characters. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with Black Mask. But, again, this is not, my Birds of Prey pops here. These are very cool. And then Robert Kinzel and Lady Funko, they also hooked me up with minis also. So I'm going to go and share the minis with you all. And I'll try to find some space to get all of them up here. So I actually had the majority of the minis thanks to my friends. So let me go ahead and run through them. I might try to sit them near their pop version. Okay, so there we have the brokenhearted not Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn. I was thinking Poison Ivy because I saw somebody mention her in the chat. But yeah, Harley Quinn there, brokenhearted. And this cutesy look that they have for some of the minis, I think I'm really surprised how well it works with the Birds of Prey characters. It actually fits pretty well. Okay, so yeah, we got the roller derby one there, which I know some of these might not stand so well. Like, yeah, she wants to fall over. I could feel it already. Okay, so I'm gonna lean her there. We got Bruce here. This is what's funny. Check this out. So the one that comes with the pop is actually smaller than the mini. That's kind of funny. So yeah, this is actually the one that came with the pop. This is the mini, but the mini is larger. But they both look pretty good in their own unique way. And then I do have also here the flocked mini, which some people did point out to me that there are some other flocked minis based on some Harry Potter characters or Fantastic Beasts characters. So this is not the first flocked mini. Colin, I'm not sure about that. He's asking about the podcast. That's yeah, I'll just say I'm not sure about that moving forward. Okay, got this roller derby. Or actually, I just thought about that there's two of her on the skates. Okay, so yeah, here's the other one. Might not want to stand either. Well, it looks like it's standing, but it's actually leaning on that one. It's actually leaning up there. Okay. Okay, then we got her here in the very first outfit that was revealed for the movie. That initial tease of Birds of Prey, boy, that thing had me worried because it just looked like a Hot Topic commercial or something. Like it was like I guess a wardrobe test basically, and it's so unusual for that to be the first way that you are like introduced to movie characters. I don't know, it was odd. So I could tell already with Bernie that he's larger than the one that came with the pop as well. This Bernie is actually larger and definitely more detailed. So that might be intentional, you know, to give you more incentive to go for these minis. Okay, and then I don't have the you know, supporting characters, the other supporting characters as pops, but I do have them as minis. So we do have Huntress here. And I'm really looking forward to seeing her. Yeah, I knew that one was going to fall. But I'm really looking forward to seeing Huntress in a more comic book accurate outfit. And I think it's already been stated that that is going to happen. I feel like I saw an interview where that actually came up, and that is supposed to happen. Okay, so then we have Black Canary there. This character should be a great fighter. Like, if they're doing her accurately, she should be a really good fighter in the movie. That's one of the traits of the character. Okay, then of course we got Black Mask here. I don't have a mini of him in the white suit. I'm assuming there is one, so that's one mini I don't have. But him in the black suit, good enough for me. You know, matches the chase. Okay, so then we also have here, is it Detective Montoya? I think. I keep forgetting her name as well. Somebody could let me know in the chat, but I think her name is Montoya. She's played by Rosie Perez. I'm a big fan of Rosie Perez, so it'll be cool to see her on the big screen again. I feel like I haven't seen her on the big screen in a long time. And then we have Cassandra Cain as well. And Cassandra Cain in the comics, what is her actual hero name? I know she becomes a hero, but I keep forgetting exactly which hero she becomes though. So if anybody knows, definitely let me know about that. Well, I'm getting like 3 different names. Okay, there's a couple of different names here. I think it is Batgirl, if I'm not mistaken, or Orphan. Yeah, Robert, I think you're on point with that. I don't think she's Batwoman, or unless was Batwoman a different interpretation. But okay. So at this point, yeah, that's and I do have some doubles that were sent to me as well of the minis, which I will use within a giveaway and within a future giveaway. So again, I definitely want to give a big shout out to Funko Pops and Unicorns, Robert Kinzel, Lady Funko, all those individuals that helped me to get some of the items here. Yeah, and Rosie Perez's character, who is she playing? I feel like the last name is Montoya. Is it like Renee Montoya or something like that? I don't know why I keep drawing a blank on her name, even though I've seen the character. The character, yeah, Renee Montoya. I thought so. That character, I think she was in the animated series, and she was actually in the Dark Knight as well. I think that was the character in the Dark Knight as well, the cop that actually was feeding information to one of the criminals. Okay, I do have a couple other things I'm going to share here real quick before I wrap up the stream because it does say, you know, Birds of Prey, Funko Pops, and more. So I do have a couple of other items here. Okay. Okay, so I actually did pick up, I've been saying I was going to do it, and I finally have it here. You know, this collected edition of Harley Quinn comics. And I did read at least the first one, I think. Now I'm not 100% sure that I'm looking at the art, but I have to check that out. Oh, somebody was mentioning her with the animals, so that's a crazy image there. Yeah, so I'm gonna be checking out the comics, you know, to get a better feel for the storylines and everything. I did check out. Oh, I know what it was. Harley Quinn Little Black Book. That was the series that I started checking out. I read a couple of those. Okay, so I'll see what this is all about, but definitely liking some of the visuals in here already. You see the kisses all over the Joker there. So I'm looking forward to. I got to find the time to actually read this first, though. I will say that. Got to find the time, and then I'll be checking out that comic. And then this other one here. This is actually it's called Harley Quinn Breaking Glass. This one is a different interpretation of the character. It focuses on her as a teenager. And I don't know a lot of details about it. I just know that it's focusing on Harley Quinn as a teenager, and she has a pretty different look going on within this comic. Kind of almost like a grunge look to her. And I know there's a statue that's coming out based off of this comic. It looks really different. Yeah, let me find that outfit again. I know she wears a totally different looking outfit there. Yeah, with the black and white striped shirt on. Yeah, she just looks pretty different in this comic. So Hope this storyline is good. You know, I'll check it out and see what that's all about. I hope it's good. Also, you all, I did pick up, I found these really cheap on Amazon. I've been waiting for a price drop on these, so I got more of the Harley Quinn action figures here. Okay, and see, both of these are designs by Amanda Connor. So I got her in the spacesuit, and I'm sure it's a reference. You know, these are comic book references. And then this one, if I'm not mistaken, this is her. It says superhero Harley Quinn. I think this is when she was hanging out with Wonder Woman that she switched up her outfit. So yeah, now I have these two. I'm gonna hang these on the wall. You know, they have the tabs to hang them up. And I actually do own let me see. I know I have that holiday Harley Quinn action figure that they show there. I don't think I have that traditional one, but I do have a traditional one, you know, of her in that outfit. Yeah, and it's the same on the back of that one. So yeah, like I said, I found these on Amazon at like $10 each, I think. Yeah, so I was pretty happy to finally get these action figures here. And I think now at this point I have all the Harley Quinn action figures that I really wanted. Maybe there's one more. I guess that's not coming to my mind right now. Oh, I know what it is. I actually did order. I do have one more on the way, but it's not a part of this series. So I do have one more that shipped out that is on the way. And then the last thing I want to share on this stream is actually something you may have seen. If you check out Funko Pops and Unicorns, she did a review on this Harley Quinn statue. It says Think Geek here. I actually picked it up from GameStop. It actually says Think Geek and only at GameStop on there. But yeah, I picked this up from GameStop, and it definitely does not display well in the box. So I will have to take this out, and I'm going to do that right now to show you all a close-up of it real quick if you've not checked this out already. But I was pretty much waiting for a price drop on it, and I finally got the price drop. So I went ahead and picked this up. The McFarlane Harley Quinn. No, the McFarlane figures, I'm not really sure how I feel about them. If I was going to get any, it probably actually would be Batman and Superman and those like almost mech looking outfits, just because they're so different, they're so unique. So yeah, if I was going to get any of the McFarlane figures, it would be those. Yeah, I know Funko Pops and Unicorns, I know you praise this highly. I haven't had a chance to really look at it up close because I want to wait to the stream to go ahead and get this out. And y'all, if you haven't done so, please make sure you drop a like on the stream here. That would be appreciated. If you haven't done so, please drop a like. Okay, and this does come separately from the base, so I'm going to have to put her onto the base and line up her mallet as well. Oh, Funko Pops and Unicorns, you were right. This is a really light base. It's surprising because of how it, you know, it's designed. It looks heavy, but this is a really light base. Okay, and then, of course, there's the figure. And this is a design by Jim Lee, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the paint job is really well done. She looks kind of awkward without having the sledgehammer there. It's like, why are her arms up, you know? But, yeah, of course, I'm about to put the hammer, or the sledgehammer across her arms. And you all make sure you do check with GameStop from time to time. They do have some decent statues that usually get marked down. It only takes a couple months sometimes, maybe a couple weeks or whatever, and a statue will get marked down in price, and you get one sometimes for like $30. Let me check the picture again, make sure I'm doing this sledgehammer correctly. Okay. And I'm actually doing pretty well with my list of statues that I want to get for this year. I'm off to a good start. I gotta be careful with the sledgehammer. I don't want to break this here. You all bear with me for a second here. Yeah, I appreciate, I see Atlas Funko talking about it. I appreciate light statues. I don't want anything that feels like it's going to wear down a shelf or practically fall and cause some damage. And that was the base that fell, y'all, not the statue, so it's all good. Man, her hands didn't want to move. Okay, I got it now. Okay. So yeah, there she is. Feels like she's not completely level on the base. So I'll have to work with that. I may have to play around with this a little bit, make it more natural, because this is the sledgehammer. I don't like the way that is bowing so much there, so I'll work with this to make sure it looks a little better. But yeah, the paint job is pretty much flawless. Like, it's really well done. I really like the gun on her hip there too. Not sure what type of gun that's meant to be, but that does look cool. And then of course she has, oops, goodness, this base is a problem. This base is definitely a problem. But the gun up here too, she has actually two guns on that side, but of course she would reach over and grab that one, and then she has another gun up there, so she is ready for war. She got a skull on her belt. Yeah, and bullets all the way around. So I like everything about this statue except for this base. This base feels kind of problematic. You saw that it just fell over. So I'm going to have to work with that to get this to line up right and to stay right. Funko Pops and Unicorn, let me know if you have any trouble with your base, if yours is standing all right or not. I think it'll be okay when I sit it down. I just not, I'm not level right now, of course, holding it up. So I think it'll be all right. But it just feels like, I don't know, it almost feels like foam. That's how soft this base is. It's awkward. But for the price I paid for this, it was less than $50. I'm very much happy with this. Yeah, pretty cool looking. And I like that it's kind of a different look for Harley Quinn. It's sort of a tougher look for her, actually. And I'm still surprised at how well the Suicide Squad colors actually blend with the traditional colors. It actually does work. That she has the pink and blue in the hair, but then she has the red and black as well. So very surprised that works. Mitchie, I don't collect anime. I don't collect Pokemon. I'm not into anime. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Like the high socks there as well. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find a good spot for that where it won't get bumped into or anything. Because like I said, that stand could be better. But other than that, pretty cool statue. Okay, now you all, I'm going to make sure I go through the chat and kind of check out what's going on in the chat. Lady Funko, what's up? I've been giving you props for helping me out, sending some figures my way. But I'm going to check through the chat and see if there's any questions that I missed here before I wrap things up. Already answered. Somebody asked about Pokemon. No, I don't collect Pokemon. Yeah, I see somebody talking about displaying statues as well. I'm definitely gonna have to work out and make some changes within my collection because statues can be a little bit tougher to display. So I'm gonna have to make some changes to work them in, but I think it's worth it though. Smoky Life, how do I get so many chases? I don't feel like I have a whole lot of chases, really. I don't really focus on chases a whole lot. But I'll say this, having friends that are collectors as well does help out because, like I said, Robert sent me that chase. I didn't find that myself, so, build relationships in the community and people look out for each other, so a lot of the chases I have, I didn't find them myself. It's friends helping me out, friends doing trades with me. So that's really what it comes down to. And I'm checking the chat again to see if there's any questions that I missed. Yeah, Spider-Man Noir, I like that. I don't have the statue. I do have the pop. I thought about getting the statue, but I don't know. I feel like I'd be kind of picky about the pose. Like if I was going to get a Spider-Man Noir statue, I think I'd like to have him with like the trench coat kind of flowing and him with a gun in hand. Like, yeah, I would want a certain look for it. And if somebody did it, if a company did it just the way I thought it looked good, then I might go for it, And I'm still checking the chat to see what else I missed here. If there are any questions that I missed. I saw somebody ask earlier, who's my favorite Joker actor? I don't know if I'd say I have a favorite. I mean, I appreciate them for different reasons. So I can't really say that I like one for, that I would put one above the others. I like Jack Nicholson's Joker because I think it's nostalgia partially, but he did a great job at kind of setting a tone for playing Joker on the big screen, so that's why I appreciate him. I think Mark Hamill just has the best voice. I don't even think that's up for debate. Mark Hamill's Joker voice is absolutely amazing. Heath Ledger, ruthless as the Joker. I appreciate that. And then, Joaquin Phoenix, a very different take on the Joker that I appreciate. Some people feel like that his version of the Joker is not ruthless enough, but I still look at the Joker movie as an origin story. That's him just getting started. So, yeah, I like all these different versions of the Joker for different reasons. I don't think I could really put one above the other. I will say though, even though I'm a fan of Jared Leto, I don't like his Joker. I like the different looks that he had, but I don't like the way that he approached the character. Yeah, I see somebody mentioning. Remember with chases, if you order from certain companies like Hot Topic, Box Lunch, Entertainment Earth, these different companies, sometimes you get a chance at a chase. Sometimes you might come across them in the stores, but that's unlikely because a lot of times employees take them, just to be real. And then, of course, you can go ahead and pony up the money and just buy a chase, second market if it's not too crazy of a price. And sometimes if a chase is not, if you find a decent price on a chase, like on Mercari or on eBay, sometimes it's better just to go ahead and pay it than to burn up a bunch of gas running around and going through a whole bunch of trouble to try to track it down. It just depends on if the price is actually reasonable. But like people that want to flip chases for like over 50 bucks and stuff right out, day one, it's like, nah, I don't go for that nonsense. Dun, dun. Okay, at this point, you all, I'm about to wrap up the stream. I think I answered most of the questions that I saw, and some people are asking about some things that will be covered probably in Funko News. So I'm just gonna wait on certain things, and I do have to make sure before it gets much later. I want to try to get to the store as well. I do have a coworker that lost a loved one, and I want to kind of get them a condolence card. So I want to make sure I go out and take care of that before the night is over with. But I definitely appreciate you all coming through, hanging out with me. Checking out all of these figures here. The statue as well, the action figures that I got. There she falls again. Tell you, I don't like this base. I really don't like this base. That is so annoying. But I'll find a spot to keep her steady. Yeah, I guess she was taking a bow for the night. But yeah, again, thank you all so much for coming through. I really do appreciate it. And I don't know when my next live stream will be. I may do a random live stream, sharing some random items that I have, because I do have a couple more things here. But I'm not going to say exactly when that's going to be. I'll just kind of play it by ear. But yeah, again, thank you all so much for coming through, hanging out with me. I hope you all take care. I'll talk to you all again real soon.